still to this day, I tell my family the Oscars are my Super Bowl. No one
Oh
bother
my
me. I'm watching the
gosh.
red carpet. I'm all about looking to see, who's gone a step forward and like really push the envelope with the trend, who went too far, and who is just classic, beautiful.
What's up, guys? We're dreamers, we're moms, and welcome to the Mommy Artist Podcast. Now let's get creatively unhinged. What's up, guys? Today's guest learned the power of transformation before she even knew what to call it. Ramsey Corn grew up in South Carolina as the youngest of six girls, meaning her first runway was the hallway outside her sister's bedrooms. Watching them get ready for dates, proms, and nights out, she became obsessed with the magic of transformation. How a look could shift your energy, your confidence, your entire presence. But like a lot of us, she didn't go straight into the dream. Life happened and fashion took to the back burner until one day that passion stopped being something on the side. It became a thing. And for the past decade, Ramsey has built a career as a stylist, helping people step into the most confident, authentic versions of themselves through what they wear. Because for her, fashion isn't about trends. It's about identity, storytelling. It's about showing up in your life like you actually belong there. And today we're talking about all of it: confidence, reinvention, mom life, and why getting dressed with intention might be more powerful than we think. Let's get into it. Ramsey,
Hi.
hi. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, I'm so excited too. And I'm so thankful. We mentioned it earlier, but so thankful that Lauren connected us. And I'm sad I missed you in Nashville,
I
but
know. Schedules with kids, you know how that goes.
I exactly. But like I'm glad that we got to still have this interview today, and I'm glad I get to talk to you because you're the first stylist I've had on the show.
No kidding. Okay.
Yes.
Gosh,
Uh,
I'm
That's
excited.
No, that's exciting for me too. Okay, so we're gonna start a little bit about little you. You grew up the youngest of six girls. Tell me
Yes.
a little bit about what that looks like in your house.
Yes, I grew up in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and one of six. So growing up, I probably lived in hand-me-downs longer than I probably liked. But the perk of it was is my mom always thought she had such a great eye for style. I mean, she dressed all six of us
Oh,
from
cool.
top babies to all the way through weddings to even today she has an opinion and helps shop with all of us.
Oh, cool.
And we had a closet where we just collaborated and compiled a slew of dresses. So you just kind of went dress shopping in your own home from all the years of sisters going on dates to prom. So it was super fun. And I just would sit there watching like the little sister, not going out with them, but waiting for them to come home because I want to hear all about it. And just the process of them getting dressed, my mom bringing home clothes, and the excitement in my sister's faces of like when you wear something where you feel good in it, you know you're gonna have a good night.
Yes, absolutely. So your mom was also into fashion as well. Would you say she was like a creative person?
Very creative. She is an artist. She
Oh,
does oil painting, and she dressed all of us. And I was actually when you invited me to be on the show, I went back to look at pictures. My mom has been so dear to make scrapbooks for us. I kind of went back through all the pictures. I'm like, everyone seemed on point and on trend throughout the decades living at home and moving on forward. So she definitely had a great eye.
when did you turn? So you mentioned like you were little, just kind of watching. When did you turn from like observer to like an actual participant in the whole? You got to go into the closet and pick the dresses and
Oh,
things like
wow.
that.
Probably my junior year in high school. We grew up on a farm and we always rode horses. So, day to day life, I wasn't really fashion forward. I was more just outside doing
Right. I
all
mean,
the boy stuff. Horse stuff. I guess I would say junior year is when I started going on dates, went on to prom. And we only had one sister left in the household. She's 1 year above me. So it was really fun to be able to get dressed with her and have that kind of experience sisterhood like the older three sisters got to have. Um,
yeah. So
I
what's
feel
the
like I
age
started
difference?
shopping with my mom for myself, probably junior year because we all were pretty much the same size, which was a perk.
Uh-huh.
We kind of rotate things, but I remember going shopping for the first time with my mom. I can't. I can't remember what store it was, small town Spartanburg, and thinking this is the most fun. And I knew exactly what I wanted. Was not indecisive. I was like, this is my turn. I know what I want. This is what I'm wearing tonight. I'm going to have a great night.
That's awesome. At that point, did you think of it like maybe this is something I wanna do when I get older? Had that, like, ever entered your head at that time?
Yes, I was obsessed. My sisters and I growing up, we would have legal pads out and sit on the sofa watching Miss USA to Miss America, and we would sit there and judge who would have the best dress. I was
No
obsessed
way!
with
That's cute.
people's dresses. And then still to this day, I tell my family the Oscars are my Super Bowl. No one
Oh
bother me. I'm
my
watching the red carpet. I'm all about looking to see who's gone a step forward and like really pushed the envelope with the trend, who went too far and who was just classic, beautiful. Um, so I feel like I used to just think of it as a hobby, never a career. I just
Mhm,
loved it so much. I
mhm.
mean, just going to the grocery store with my mom, I would sit there while she would shop and I would be at the checkout just going through all the magazines, like who wore it best in
Oh,
Us Weekly.
that's awesome, I love that. Do you think your sisters or I guess maybe your mom influenced your style growing up, or did you have kind of like your own thing?
My mom definitely influenced it. It's, funny with the 6 of us, I would say everyone has their own style. I wouldn't
Oh,
think anyone kinda
cool.
overlaps. I mean, everyone's still love my sister's beautiful, on trend, and they have their own little look, which it makes it great. We're all very, individual with our style, which I love. So I always go when I
Cool.
go shopping, I'm like, "Oh, this would look good on Belle, my sister. This would be great for Farrell." It's just like I kinda know what their style is.
And y'all all have cool names.
Oh, you're so sweet. My mom did have a knack for, naming us. However, all my sisters have family names and they ran out on me, which totally fine. It was named after my mom's best friend from college.
Oh, perfect. So they all
Yeah,
special name.
so
I mean, Ramsey is the coolest name ever.
you are so
So
sweet.
no,
Thank you.
no, I'm just being just facts, just facts. Okay, do your sisters ask for your advice now?
They do. It's really, they do. I have 2 sisters who live with me here in Nashville,
Oh, cool.
and, they both have their line of work. They like to have a certain outfit put together, whether it's for a
Mhm.
trip, for a work event. So I definitely get the call from them, which is so fun because it's like I'm the little sister again in their closet back at home. I love it.
Oh, good. I'm so jealous. I wish I could just
It's
call my
fun.
sister. I mean, if my sister's watching, you certainly could do this because she's very trendy as well. She's an influencer but, like, to have, like, a stylist sister, I mean, that's, like, dream.
Oh, you're
'Cause sometimes,
sweet.
like, it's hard to put stuff together for me, and it's easier so I do that like, a rental service
Yeah.
that, it's especially because I do the interviews, so I can get, like, really funky outfits without having to buy them necessarily if I'm
Yeah.
only gonna wear them, like, a couple of times or whatever, and, without that, like, it's hard for me to put together a look, but if I see it on someone, I'm kinda like, "I want that." But putting it
Yes.
together is just like I just don't have that talent. So I would
No.
love to just be able to pick up the phone and be like, "Hey." Maybe it's you. Maybe I'm just gonna start calling you.
Start
I'll
calling me.
pay
That's
you.
actually my favorite part of all of it is the best thing that people ever say to me, "Oh my gosh, I would never put that together." And they
Yep.
put it on, the look on their face, they just I mean, again, it's all about how you feel before you go out, whether it's for a work event, a date, out with friends. I want people to feel great in their skin and feel energized, ready to have a good time and be themselves. I mean, being a mom, it's really hard to get the energy or up around 7 o'clock after doing a day of work and kids. Where you know what, I'm gonna go put on that outfit that I know I'm gonna feel good in, and it just like boosts your spirits up and you're ready to go.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. It is such a challenge. Like,
It
getting ready
is.
each day is a challenge. Okay.
It really is. I feel like I help my clients say the same thing, and I'll get detailed as I'll just separate their closet where I'll just build 5 to 10 outfits. I'm like, okay,
So
just focus
cool.
on these
Mhm.
and see where we get. And that way they're not feeling like they have to buy a whole new wardrobe. And
Right.
sometimes I sprinkle in staple pieces to make more outfits. But it's kind of just having someone organize it and just help it where I can grab the hanger, throw it on, and get out the door because time is precious. I'm always late to everything. So I'm like,
Yes.
just have it ready so I'll be on time.
Hey, I am too, so it's fine. Maybe it's like a creative thing, I don't know. I think you already kind of touched on it, but do you find styling as a form of self-expression?
Absolutely. I feel like no matter what stage in someone's life they are in, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s on, it's a way to make yourself feel good. I think
Yep.
everyone's trying to feel young, look young,
Mhm.
and gosh, I mean, 40 is like the new 30, maybe even 25. At least I'm
I
telling myself
know.
that.
Me too.
But
I just turned 40 this year.
oh my God, happy birthday! Welcome
Thanks.
to my club.
Thanks.
I would say that it is a self expression where there are people that are big on patterns and bright colors and it just lightens them up. And there's some people that are solid staples and just more, I guess, conservative. But it's a way to definitely express themselves because I feel like we change every decade on who we are and what we want to be. That I think your
Absolutely.
fashion can go with that as well.
Absolutely. I love that. So, we're going to shift a little bit about how you went from this like creative force to like fashionista to healthcare, where you
Okay.
basically have to wear a uniform and like there's no form of self expression in what you wear. Like, tell me about that. Like, is that
Oh
your
my
major or like what?
Yes. Okay. So funny because that was probably the one time in my life where I could not wear what I wanted to wear. You're right. I was in a
Exactly.
suit. Sometimes I would like wear fun shoes, just a little perk. And I feel like my boss was like, you have to wear closed toed. I'm like, well, that's no fun in South Carolina. We're in Charleston.
Right.
Okay, so I went into healthcare, I guess right after I graduated. I had an older sister who was in pharmaceutical sales, and my
Okay.
husband was in medical school. And I was working in the hospitals promoting product with a company in Charleston, South Carolina
Okay.
and was there for 5 years, and then, he was moved up here for his job, so they transferred me here,
Well, that's fun.
and it was great. I really liked it. I was able to keep up with all the medical lingo with my
Okay.
husband and all their
Mm,
medical school friends, where
yeah.
I kinda was like, "Okay, I know what y'all are talking about. I'll
Yeah.
continue to, chime in on my opinions on
Yes.
it,"
Here's
which
my
was
input on the
here's my
healthcare
input on
system.
that case, I agree. I love the people I worked with. I'm a very social person. I loved, the nurses who were the gatekeepers of the office. You
Mhm,
wanted to be best friends with them. And I love being in the hospital setting. I always thought maybe I should have gone to nursing school. I love
mhm,
the energy, the excitement. I
mhm.
always was envious of my husband, like, oh my God, you're in the hospital, like you're saving lives. I feel like I should be doing this. And he'd
Right.
always roll his eyes at me. And then I met some people in the music industry here and started shopping in their stores. A lot of yeah, a lot of people were here. It was really a country music scene 20 years ago.
Mhm,
And I don't know, I was like, these are such fun people. And I actually am kind of getting back to my style, my energy had changed. I was getting creative side and just wonderful people here. Nashville is so cool. And whether they were famous or not, everyone was as genuine and kind and cool. No one had like that kind of distant standoff personality. So it was just fun. And so I transitioned to working with some people and then just went full throttle into it. It was a lot of fun from, you know, working on someone's album cover to a book signing to just a red carpet event. I mean, there are a lot of events in Nashville, so it keeps me on my toes.
no, that's so cool, and I so enjoyed being in Nashville because I totally agree with you. Everyone was so nice, and the people that I interviewed were, like, Grammy nominated or, CMA, and I'm like, "I thanks for meeting me, like, I I don't know why you said yes, but thank you so much."
100%. I mean, just sitting there having a coffee with someone or having a cocktail with someone, like, "You're so sweet to be talking to me. Tell me everything about your life. I wanna know everything."
I
So I
know.
totally agree. They're genuine people here
That's awesome.
and
I feel like
so talented. Gosh, I am
oh my
musically
gosh, I
challenged.
know.
I
Same,
cannot sing a tune, cannot play an
same.
instrument. My husband and my kids do, and somehow, it's not me.
So, when you were in the medical healthcare field, did you deep down yearn for something else, or were you like, "This is gonna be my forever," or, like, what was your mindset, like, during that time?
In Charleston, when I was working there, I'm like, this is what I'm doing. This is great. All the offices and hospitals I was calling on, and just, South Carolina, not to toot our horn, but I love the people in South Carolina. They're very kind and everyone's patient and endearing. Came to Nashville and because we were both moved over here. It was great. I think that, my husband and I were talking about that maybe every 10 years you're supposed to change what you're doing.
Mhm.
And so I was creeping on that 10-year mark.
Mhm.
Not really. It was only 7 years, but I'm like, every 10 years you got to change your gig. I was ready to change in the sense that I was traveling a lot. And so having, gosh, 3 kids by that point, it was just a lot to travel. And I think I was just starting to shop for myself at one point in Nashville, just moving here, and that's when I started meeting people. I'm like, all right, this is great. This is a lot of fun. It kind of got me out of my car and was in Nashville and meeting more people. So it was a great networking place.
Yeah, that's awesome. And just being in that the vibe of the city is so cool and unique in itself. I'm sure it just brought out in you like just more of that like, oh yeah, like I remember this side of me and like
Yes.
even though you were probably like bubbly and talkative and like in your other job, like this is something that was more I don't know, exciting for you maybe, then just and then you naturally that was also one of my questions because you said that you just have, like, country music friends. I mean, so that just happened naturally? You just started meeting people and
Yes.
they were all I mean, is everyone just a country music artist in Nashville?
Yes, I mean, it could be from, another stylist that I met to an
Mhm.
agent to the actual artist, herself or himself. It just was, everyone was friends with everyone.
Right,
Nashville is a city, but still has that small town
right.
feel where everyone knows each other. It's pretty great.
That's cool, that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first styling opportunity that was kind of like, "Whoa," like, you were most excited about?
Yes, I think I was so nervous. I actually do remember this one. I was so nervous, and it's all about pulling as much inventory as possible so you're not in a situation where I don't have enough stuff or nothing's
Right,
working. The worst part of it is you show up with your rack and you have everything organized, and then nothing works in today's where they're clipping the video or snapping the pictures. So
right.
the amount of inventory I would get for this one, I was like, okay, I'm taking out so many, shopping online to trying to use the local stores here.
Mhm.
And somehow it always seems to work out, which knock on wood, my
Good.
day is going to come now that I've put this out in the universe
No,
that
you're just one of
it
those kind of
could, it
people.
could not work. But the statement that everyone always says, wow, I never would have put this together. I'm like,
Mhm.
great. I always have to go into I have to study people's Instagram, go in their
I was gonna
closet to see what their style is. So I don't ever want to push someone over the envelope of like, this is not me at all. I kind of want to
right.
keep on trend with them, but then also have a little umph of an edge to them where I kind of get them outside their box a little bit, especially for such an important event that they are having.
Did you start first, like, just, like, with your friends, like, kind of just playing around? When did it like, did you start getting paid for it?
Oh, no, that's a great question. So I moved here, and my older sister, Farrell, was already here. She'd already been here probably 8 years, and her husband's from here. So she kind of already had a pool of people that she introduced me to, which was so helpful.
That's
And it
great.
did just start like helping people like put outfits together or, um, you know, put an outfit together for an event for me. So it started there, and they were so nice and kind, and everything started working. And then it just kind of built from word of mouth. And then I connected with some people who own stores in Nashville. So they were asking me to help them style clients through them. So it took couple years, I guess, where it really grew into something. But my sister definitely paved the road for me on introducing me to people, which was great.
How do you even know, like, how to even go into that business?
I can't literally I would do an event for someone and I'm like, hey, just let your friends know I'm happy to do this for them. So it literally just
Mhm,
became a texting situation, which
mhm.
where I wouldn't get so overwhelmed because my worst fear is me dressing someone for an event and someone else is wearing the same dress. So I really have to study and prep and even call managers of stores that I use or I know a lot of people use. I'm like, hey, I am pulling for this person. I need to make sure in your system that no one has bought this outfit, this dress, just so they are their own individual style, because that's kind of how I push on people is that I want you to look like you.
Mm,
I want people to ask like, oh my God, where'd you get this dress? And then they would use my name and like, she helped me put this together. And so it kind of built word of mouth, which is so great. I loved it. And it kind of kept it where it was manageable by myself, where I could still do my kids' life as
mm,
well as, I mean, there could be a week in there where I'm styling probably 4 or 5 people. And then the next week it's kind of quiet. So I kind of
right.
kept it consistent like that, which is nice.
Mhm.
Um, so that's kinda how I've built it from there. It's been word of mouth. So I literally just get my text messages of who needs what, get my dates together, and, yes, because if I pile on too many people in the sense of who are all in the same network or same friend group and going to the same event, it's a little more of an effort to make sure you are your own look.
Everyone looks different, right. I never even think about that, but it
Yeah.
is true, like, when you're watching a runway and you see that 2 people have on the same thing, it's
Oh
like
my
a
god. Stylist's worst nightmare,
worst
and when I've seen it
nightmare,
happen, I'm like, "Oh, no. That
and it
hurts,"
is like that,
because
who wore it best? And then you're, like,
Right.
compared to the person. Oh gosh.
Yes, I know, can you imagine being at an event
No.
and you're sitting there and you're like, "Oh, wow." I mean, I think I'd have to go home and change, I don't know.
I know. Even in, like, my real life, like, when you show up even, like, when I show up to, like, my son's baseball game and, like, I'm, like, matching with someone, I'm like, "Oh." I don't know, it's a weird feeling, I don't
It
know.
is, it is. It's because you're going out every day and trying to be you, and,
Right.
not that there's anything wrong with looking like other people, but I guess that's my main mission is to make someone feel special, make them feel like
Yes.
themselves, and, they have their own look, and I never try to push my look on people. I kinda gather it from their own closet, the way that they talk, personality, what they do, and see what they post on Instagram. It kinda guides me on the story I wanna tell for them that night.
That's cool. I love that. Man, I'm so jealous.
Call me anytime.
I wish
I have
I had you in
clients
my
out of Nashville.
life. I know.
Happy to
Okay.
ship you boxes. That's actually the most fun. It's like, "Ooh, it's
Oh,
Christmas. Someone loves a box in the
cool.
mail."
Oh my gosh, cool. Do you personally feel pressure to always look on or and, like, fashionable because of your career?
That is a great question, and I think from growing up with 5 older sisters and living in hand-me-downs, like, I actually remember, I think, wearing pajamas to school one day because I didn't even realize they were pajamas in the sense, like, it was just the first thing I found in the drawer and I went to
Yeah,
school. So maybe having that kind of upbringing and lifestyle of never really caring what I wore as a
like, chilled
kid,
you out.
yes, it definitely, I kinda I don't think like that, no. I'm never the one in front of the camera, like, I'm
Right,
not the one being photographed or going to the event. It's more of me having put my name on someone who I did dress. So for me
right.
personally, I mean, I am very basic with my clothes. I will sometimes kinda get trendy and dress something fun for an event, but day to day, I'm pretty, like, the staple pieces. So no, I don't really think about it too often.
Yeah. I mean, day to day, I barely put on clothes because I'm like, it's like, okay, I have to go to the car line. I have to go, like, I really have to think about what I'm going to do. And if it's
Yeah,
nothing, I usually just like,
I am
I
with
mean,
you.
it's hard to get dressed for that.
Totally.
But when I am like podcasting or going out or something, it is fun to actually get dressed. And you're right. You feel good about yourself. And you know when you do and you know when you don't because you'll put on an outfit and you're like, this isn't it. Or your body, you don't feel good in it. You don't, but
Totally.
then you change and you're like, oh, I do look good, So the clothes can really just change how you feel about yourself completely.
Absolutely. I mean, I find it no different than having like maybe a personal trainer just to get you in the gym and do the
Yeah.
job and you feel good after. I totally agree on people's style. I definitely have had nights where I quickly get dressed and I get there. I'm like, man, I feel frumpy. I'm tired. Like I just maybe given myself 5 more minutes rather than getting stuck doing something for one of the kids. I probably would have had my act together and
No. You do
put
it for the
myself
kids.
together.
You do it
Huh?
for the
Do
kids.
it for the kids. Yes.
Okay,
I love it.
moving on. We're gonna talk about fashion as storytelling. How do you help someone figure out their own true style that would maybe come to you and say, "I don't have a style."
Yeah. That yes, that's common. I feel like it all depends on what age people are in. Again, it always shifts from every decade that I mean, whether I've been helping people since their 20s and they're now in their 30s or vice versa. I mean, or further on down the road. Um, I would say that some people don't know what their style is, and it's more of like trying to accentuate people's body type because
True.
one person may feel like, oh, I need to be in high waisted and oversized sweaters. I'm like,
Right.
actually, no, you have an amazing figure, regardless what your body shape is. It's all about complementing the figure, and it
Yep.
doesn't matter as much. We go by what favorite color they have, or if they are pattern people, or if they like solid or staple pieces. I would say it's kind of bringing someone out of their box or their shell a little bit to realize that they are beautiful, and we can put clothes together to make them feel beautiful. And
Mhm.
it's really fun to see because I love it when people always say, "Oh, I would never wear this." I mean, I would never have grabbed that from the
Mhm.
rack. And
Right.
it's so fun to kind of elevate someone's, self esteem and their confidence by just a new outfit to that they're preparing for an event that they're
I love
either
that.
dreading or don't want to go to. Or and once they have that outfit on, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have a good time. I'm like,
I
yes,
love
you look
that.
amazing.
I love that, and you're so right. So I guess it's just, like, pulling out of them what they just really didn't realize about themselves, but was always there. Like,
Right.
that's
It's
cool.
almost like hiding the mirror. Like, let's don't look in your closet right now. Let's not look
Right.
in the mirror. Like, you and me, let's try all these things on. Let me, style it in a certain way, add an accessory here, change this a little bit. And then, you turn the light on, let them look in the mirror. I'm like, see? And they're like, wow, I love this. I'm like, I'm so glad. It makes me so happy.
Yeah, I'm
Because I feel
sure
like
that's the best.
everyone deserves to feel this way.
Yes, that's awesome. I'm sure that's the best feeling, like, when a client, like, feels confident and good about themselves and, like, you
Yes.
you did that.
That's my goal every time is to make someone feel better,
I
feel
love
good.
it. I love it.
Mm.
Let's move into motherhood.
Okay.
Okay, so how many kids do you have?
So I have 3 kids, a girl and 2 boys, and my oldest is in college, and then I have a high schooler and a junior schooler.
Stop.
Yes,
You
it's
have a
crazy.
college-age child?
I do. She's
You
19. It's been
you
my first
look
year she's not at home, so it's been an adjustment.
you look like you're, like, 39.
Oh my gosh, way too kind. No,
No,
up
like,
a
I
little bit.
I would never have guessed that. That's crazy.
Ah, you are
Oh
so
my
nice.
gosh. No, I'm not. I'm just well, yeah, I'm nice, but, like, I wasn't being nice there. I was
I
just
know, I miss her. She was kind of like my model for some things. I'm like,
Oh
"Hey,
my
I need you to
god.
try this for me to see if this would work so I can ship it to somebody." And she'd also try to take it. I'm like, "No, no, no, this
I
isn't for
know.
you. It's for a client."
Gosh, what a dream to have a stylist mom when you're,
I
like, a
mean,
teenager.
I
Or was
think
it
she likes
not?
it.
Or was she like,
She was
"Mom"
always open to it, so
okay.
kind about it, and always wanting to wear my clothes. And I think a lot have left to go to college with her. So I've actually been texting with her. I'm like, "Hey, I'm looking for my black top. Do you have it?" She's like, "Yes, I do." I'm like, "You're in trouble."
That's so fun. I can't wait. So my daughter's only 9, but she's so
Ah,
tall,
so fun.
and, like, we almost can wear the same shoes, and, like, she's, like, an extra small now in, like, women's clothing, like, she's getting there, but she's like a string bean, so, like,
Yeah.
nothing ever fits, like, no like, we cannot wear jeans unless they're, like, supposed to be cropped, like,
Right.
unless they're 'cause, like, everything is, like, high waters or it won't fit her, like, little waist, but
Yes.
I'm excited to, like, be able to, I don't know, share fashion with her and, like, share clothes with
Yes.
her, and, like, that just seems like such a special time when you have a girl, for sure.
Absolutely. It's super fun. She's always been open to any type of clothes and I mean dressing for all the dances and proms and events. I love it and it always works in her favor too.
Did her little
She
friends
always
come to you too?
sometimes they would send me pictures and I always give a thumbs up because I'm like, yes, I mean that dress is amazing on you. And I never want to step
Right.
on other mom's toes. So
Right.
I'm always like, yes, wear this. So all
Oh,
of her friends were always adorable about it. And they always were on point with clothes. Everyone was very trendy and beautiful.
And I'm sure just having that opinion from you made them feel good, even though if you thought it or not.
I have no idea. I never asked them. I'm just
I
always like, "Thumbs up, you look at
guarantee
me."
if a
Yeah.
stylist that was gave me a thumbs up on my outfit, I'd be like, "Mm, I'm doing good." Let's talk a little bit about how motherhood changes your body,
Yeah.
your time, your priorities. Like you personally, how did it affect you? Like with your body changing and having to like did you like struggle with that on like what to wear during or after or anything like that?
Oh my gosh, during pregnancy, I feel like, it was, God, 20 years ago where it was not a fashion forward thing to,
Right.
wearing pregnancy clothes. It was not
Right.
fun. I didn't even think of the name of the store that I bought from. I eventually started wearing my husband's button up shirts with
Mhm.
shorts, and I just would tie a rubber band around the buckle so it would connect to
Yes,
something.
I did that. Yeah, I did that.
Yes. I was like, I just did not want to spend the money on maternity clothes. But now maternity clothes, wow, have we moved forward in that department? Everyone looks very trendy and on point and beautiful. It makes pregnancy very pretty. I was living in suits because I was in still in my first job and just trying to wear my husband's shirts with like my, my
Oh
blazer.
my gosh.
Oh man. And then the transition, I had 5 older sisters, so I kinda knew what to expect by watching
Mhm.
them,
Mhm.
which was so helpful. I mean, my sisters, we are all very, very close, and, each chapter in our lives, we're all, lean on each other, and especially me being the baby. I
I love that.
asked 1,000 questions, see what they did and what they didn't do. So have watching them go through it, it kind of felt the normalcy that it's all okay, and they went
Mhm.
through this, and I'm following the same path.
Yeah,
So
y
it was, not as overwhelming when you I think if I was the firstborn, I think it was, like, probably gonna be chaos for me. But watching them, it was soothing, it was, kind of a nod to them, like, they did so well with this, I'm gonna follow suit and do what they did.
that's so cool, and so
Yeah, they're
cool that
all
y'all are
great
so
moms.
close
I
and,
know, I
like
love it.
and I bet all your kids are close, like, I bet you have so many cousins.
Oh my gosh, they're 24 grandchildren. It's crazy.
Oh my we have 9 in my family, I thought that was a lot.
Yeah, we're a
You
lot. We are a
that
village.
that's so fun though, because
I
cousin I'm
know.
like, the cousin relationship is so fun to watch, and, like, my
Totally
kids
true.
are I have my siblings are much older, and so my kids are like, my daughter's 9, but the oldest cousin's, like, 25. But
Yes.
the way they still get along is so cute, and, like, my kids love them so much, and I just love when we all get together because we're a bigger family, not as big as yours, but we do get together a lot, and, we're all just loud and chaotic, and I love that.
I know. I mean, we are all those things. Yes. The cousin dynamic. I feel like everyone links up with another cousin roughly in age, and
Mhm.
it is super fun. All the brothers in law get along. My
Oh,
parents
good.
find it
That's important.
entertaining. Oh, yeah. It's fair. I mean, we are a loud, fun bunch. It's always never a dull moment when we get together.
Oh, that's awesome. Why do you think that moms often let style take the back burner when they're, like, in their, like, true mom era?
That is a great question. And what I learned over the past 20 years is that once people started having babies, they cared more, they had a bigger interest on buying clothes for their kids. They wanted their kids to be in cute clothes all the time. And I was all about I live in hand-me-downs. I'm calling my sisters, like, "Send me the hand-me-downs for my children."
Yes.
They're gonna get it all messed up anyway. Don't I'm not, focusing as much on them. And
Yes.
I think that, you get tired, you're in the throes of babies to toddlers to middle school kids that you get so caught up in that. I actually have loved being with clients in that stage of their lives
Mhm.
because, going to get a refresher outfit for them to go out, whether it's a date night with their husband or go out with girls, it's so important because it gives them the energy where it's a little more focus on them
Yes.
and to get back into the grind for the next day.
Yes,
Like, give them
I
a night
know.
off, let them feel good, let them feel youthful and young. I feel like that's what everyone is reaching for and searching for is how to still feel young and feel great.
Mhm.
That I think that helping people in those stages of their lives with little kids, like, let's also get a little outfit for you. It's not, won't
Right.
just go down to the kids store and buy them something. I think it's important to keep that energy and vibe and confidence still going because those kids are going to be there the next day.
Same. I feel the same way, girl. And it's like self-care. Like you've got to
Self care.
remember to do it for yourself. But
Yeah.
like, I mean, gosh, I think my style really did change though from I felt like I went to maybe having it like a certain style, and then when I was pregnant and had like babies and toddlers, I like gave all of that up and was just wearing, I don't know, weird clothes. And then when they got older, and especially when I started like the podcast and everything,
Yeah.
I really leaned into this like funky, like over colored, like dopamine style of dressing, and it's really just like it's so funny because people will often come to me and be like, "I could never wear that." Or even my nails, like, even if it's like a pink nail, they're like, "I could never have that nail color." I'm like, "Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. Oh
Yes,
my
you can.
goodness.
All you
I
have to do is
love
put
the
it
different
on."
stages. Like what you just described is like the perfect example of what people go through. I mean, I feel like when my kids were little, I called it nap jail. I'm like, well, I'm here 2 hours this morning and I'll be here 2 hours this afternoon. So of
True.
course, like what I was wearing was not on the forefront. I mean, it was just not what I was thinking about. But I think it's great to kind of go through these stages of changing your style because
Mhm.
we're all changing anyway, and we got to run with it and what's going to bring you joy. And if it's adding pink nails, by the way, I love pink nails. I wear those often, or
Thank
vibrant
you.
colors. I
Yes.
think it just brings some light in you and makes you soulful because then you're sharing it with the world because you feel good, and then you're sharing kindness with other people because you're being kind to yourself.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was so well said. I love
Oh, well,
that.
geez, thanks.
No, and honestly, like, turning 40 was a big shift for me. It just happened in December, but, like, I feel like I am dressing, like I don't know, sometimes I get self-conscious, like, am I dressing too youthful? Like, am I dressing, like, too, whatever? Because like, my main style of inspiration is, like, what is Hailey Bieber wearing? What is what are like or, like, some I don't know, someone else who's, like, cool and just, like, on trend, I guess I just like to be on trend,
Yes.
then I'll see other moms that, look more like they should. Like, and then I show up to the car line with, like, pink hair, and I'm like, "Hey, guys."
I
Or I
think
show up
you
with
are
a new tattoo, and my kids are like, "Mom, did you get another tattoo?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, I was like, I'm in trouble by them. Like
I love this so much. I think that 100% I mean, back to the day of me looking through the magazines when my mom was grocery shopping. I wanted to see what everybody was wearing. And I don't think you can put an age on style.
Mhm,
I think that if you want to start dressing like someone you see on TV or on Instagram, but then just adding something that adds it to make it look like you, I see nothing wrong with that. And I actually think that's great. That's where we get our inspiration and our creativity. And I
mhm.
say run with it.
Thank you. What is something small a mom can do to help herself feel better when she's not really feeling fashionable? Do you have any advice for them?
Absolutely. I feel like denim is such a big thing for women. I feel like we wear it from, you know, taking kids to school to like that's our look for dinner that night.
Mhm.
I say do the research to see what's on trend for denim. It changes all the time. Like sadly, we are going back to low rise jeans, which I know. It's a thing, but there's a way to wear it for any age. I will pass that on. I've had to pull some things for some people because they saw the trend, like, I want to try this. I'm like, we are going to make this work. And it is better than you think. So just be open minded to that. But
Ugh.
I think for people who are just wanting to add a little to their closet, I would say, your body type, you can kind of try on every single type of jean you can think of and find the
Mhm,
one that you love.
mhm,
I am such a blazer girl. It's
mhm.
ridiculous what's in my closet, but not everybody is. So I always find just being put together is whatever I'm wearing, just throw on my blazer with it.
That's cool.
Um, And then I say start there. But if you're even just like a new skirt or a new dress, something that you can make multiple outfits with where you feel
Mhm.
like you're getting a little more bang for your buck. I'm not saying go and create a whole new wardrobe because you do not need to do that. I think
Mhm.
that finding even a new pair of shoes with cool jeans and just a basic t-shirt will just give you where you're
Yes.
feeling good and something new, but it's not breaking the bank or a whole new wardrobe.
Perfect. I love that answer. Are you ready for the hot seat segment?
I think I am. Let's do this.
Finish this sentence. I feel best when I'm wearing.
A blazer.
You're going to say that? Okay. School drop off look, effort or survival?
Survival.
Neutral girl or color chaos?
Neutral girl.
Biggest fashion ick?
Ooh, God, big fashion ick. Too much jewelry.
A trend you wish would come back?
God, can oversized pants never leave?
Yep, perfect. Perfect answer. Heels you can't walk in or flats that ruin the vibe?
Heels that I can't walk in.
Same. Have you ever hidden your closet for a moment of peace?
Absolutely.
Same. Cute and itchy or comfy but questionable?
Gosh, past 20 years, cute and itchy, but I'm going for comfort today.
Crocs, yes or no?
Not for me. My kids. How about that? My kids, yes, for Crocs.
I love it. I love it. Being called too much is actually just
A compliment.
oh my gosh, what a great way to end. Seriously, Ramsey, that is the end of our interview. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
showing up and giving me your time and for this message to people to be confident in what they wear, no matter what they wear. It's just so important right now, especially for young girls, especially this day and age. And I just thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you so much. This was wonderful. I thoroughly enjoyed every second. And congratulations on this podcast. What a success this is. I'm
Yay!
so proud of you.
All right, besties, my glass is empty, but my cup is full, and that means it's the end of the episode. Remember that you can't have butterfly conversations with caterpillar people and that everyone out there is trying their best. Love you. Bye. You can find the Mommy Artists podcast on YouTube to watch the full video. Give it a like, hit subscribe, and come back next week for more iconic chaos and creative magic. But no worries if not.